kind of once you see like the little description, you'll figure out what it's about anyway. But it's called Sugar
Okay.
Mama on Tubi. I just want to say this, like, it's not like a high value production, but it's a good production. Like, it's think of like, all right, Tyler Perry on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that quality. So it's good
That
quality,
Oh, okay.
but like don't think of it like being like, I don't know. But yeah, just think of that quality. Like it's like a Tyler Perry on Netflix.
So that's very good for Tubi.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good for very good for Tubi. Storyline was interesting, but it had a really good twist at the end. We didn't figure it out. Mo actually figured the twist out. I didn't never figure it out, but she figured it out close to the end, but not at the end. She was like, "Oh, I bet this is what's gonna happen," and she was right.
Okay.
She was right. So
Okay.
very interesting story. Just give it a shot.
Give it a shot. All right. Bet.
Sugar Mama.
There was what did we watch on Hulu? It was about a truck driver, something Palisade. But that's been our thing lately is guessing movies, trying to guess the outcome of movies. We've been more active with that. I
Mhm.
think with Taurus, it started with her because she's like, oh, I can always guess the movies that like that I want to watch. She was like, I can always guess the plot points or whatever's going to happen.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's been our little game. And then there was just one movie that we watched, bro. I'm terrible with names. But I guess that mug. It was on Netflix. It was like a romance drama type joint, a thriller. But yeah, it was
On Netflix.
yeah. Here, let
Mm.
me. There's been this anime Sakamoto Days. My homie, he was pretty
Oh,
hyped about that.
it's first episode's out. It's about the
Yeah,
hitman.
yep, it
I'm
was
watching
dope.
that tonight. It's
Yeah,
good.
I watched it last night.
Okay.
It
I'm
was
watching that tonight. I
it's a
just saw
nice
that.
little setup. Very nice setup. Yeah.
I
So I
put them
was.
on my list. So
Yep.
I was watching Saki K. I don't know if you've seen that about the little high school kid that's psychic. Yeah, pretty cool dude. Dude be cracking me up, bro, because he don't really be talking to nobody. Like he just be saying stuff in his head, and it's just like he like whenever somebody say something, he's like, duh, like why would you like because he's a psychic, like he's a real powerful psychic too. So like he could
Okay.
change a lot of stuff. Let's just say that, like he can alter anything, but he tries not to use his abilities, you know.
Yeah.
But he wears like these little antennas, so he almost looks like a I don't want to say it. We'll get canceled. He just he don't look like he should be in the regular population class. Let's just say that. But
Okay. All right.
dude, mad smart, but he don't really be talking like that. Just like Saki's the first name, and then K is like the last initial.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I'll find it.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay. The movie was that I was searching so hard for was It Ends With Us, and it was actually the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni movie
Yeah.
that they had the lawsuit about.
Okay.
But yeah, that was very interesting. It was a good movie. Lot to do with DA, domestic
Yeah.
stuff and stuff like that. But the way they framed it, stuff that was very interesting. And I called it, and I was very satisfied calling the movie. That's all I really wanted to get at. But yeah, and then I watched Afraid about the AI with the AI robot they brought in their
Yeah.
house and pretty much took over their whole
Yep.
family. That was dope. That's
Yep.
pretty much what you were saying AI is capable of, I guess.
It is.
And
No, it ain't. I guess it is.
no, I guess
No. All right.
at the furthest reaches of the no.
This is all I'm gonna say. With the way that technology is moving, I don't know why anybody can watch that movie and act like that's not going to happen. It's going to happen. There's no other way around it.
Yep. And
There's
all right, we'll leave it at that because everybody just go watch Afraid on Netflix and you will see what we're talking about.
exactly.
You'll
That's
get,
free. That's free pub. But yeah, it's actually a good movie though.
yeah.
You had put me onto that. You had told me about that.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. So
No, it was a good movie. Good watch. If nothing else, it's a good watch. But it will it will cause some conversation though.
Yeah, for sure. But we should probably, before we get too far, we should probably do the intro.
Yeah, because I was about to get into the what up. We back for another week of the Rick and Jordy Podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half of your host, Rick. We back for another season.
My bad, I almost messed that up.
Nah, you good.
I almost messed that up.
I almost said year, but
we are back for another year. This is our first episode of the year.
Yep.
This is our second year doing this, I think.
Yeah.
Second year. Did we start in 20? We started in 24, didn't we? Or 23? End of 23.
Yeah, October-ish 23.
Yeah. Okay. So we did one full year. So we starting our second full year.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate statement. Yep.
So
all truth.
In the way we doing this is the second season. So all that whatever 60 episodes or whatever, that's season 1. Y'all can go back and watch that if you want to in your spare time and have fun with it. It was a good season. Hey, but let's start with this though, because I do want to ask you, like, we've been doing this for a year, or this is year 2. What has been a highlight for you in doing this show?
I think the highlight has been not to be too sorry, but just having the consistent conversations, just being able to chop it up with you and not really miss a beat. So that's been pretty dope. And then, I mean, I already told you, bro, is like, for me, a part of the and this is kind of being transparent, but a part of the podcast was me getting comfortable kind of in front of the camera and like just comfortable with small talk, maybe everyday conversations, stuff like that. Because I'm a naturally quiet person. I'm just to myself or whatever. If I don't have to say a lot, I won't say a lot. So I mean, this got me out of my shell, and it's been positive for me. I've gotten everything I wanted out of it. So that, and then being able to have dope ass conversations with just random conversations that we have, and then being able to have dope ass conversations with other people, meet people through the podcast, all that is pretty much been the highlight for me, bro.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. What about you?
Huh? So no, I was just gonna say, like, we talked about it. I definitely seen, like, you definitely. I know you personally, so I know your personality can be it can be bigger. So I already know, I know what you're capable of by way of that. So I do know that you have a quiet side too. But
appreciate you. Yeah.
But we have our own conversations, and so it is nice seeing that. I've definitely seen that about you, like, as we've gone on in the pod, like you be holding it down. So I'm like, Rick feeling himself now. So
it, man.
So it's been fun. It's been fun watching that. So I think actually, like, that's part of it, is like seeing your growth as well, and seeing like your comfortability. And like I said, I always say thank you, because you go with any type of crazy idea I be having, or if I was like, hey Rick, I want to do this, bro, you want to help me with this, and you're like, yeah, let's do it. And so, like, I really appreciate you. I want to say that first and foremost, that for you stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something with me, and and we making it work, man. We doing it. So but as far as like what I've enjoyed the most about it, like I said, like we talked about, obviously we get to talk every week. So this, we don't, we're not in the same location anymore. So this has definitely been great, just to been able to, we can talk, chop it up, and we talk about all these topics. Like, honestly, bro, I like random facts and stuff like that. And so, like, this helps build my random facts up. So, like, bro, I be having conversations with people, and I'm like, oh man, me and my boy on the pod, we was talking about this the other day. Or like, I hear somebody talking about something, like, yeah, we just got finished talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like now I can have conversations with people about different things. Like, if I hear something, like, even if it's random, because I feel like we've touched on a lot on these pods. And so I really enjoy that. I definitely enjoy the guests that we've had, because we've had some really cool guests, and getting to talk and learn their stories, and just their ideas on some of the stories we have.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I just think, like, just the diversity of our show, and the stories we're able to cover, and we get to do it our way. So I just think, man, it's fun doing something with your brother, and I think that's been my highlight. It's just, look forward to it. You know,
that's what's up. Yeah. I'd say the same. So
yeah,
dope, man. Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of topics that we've touched on that for any other reason I wouldn't have known nothing about it, you know. So that's been cool. So like you said, just having random facts, or there have been times where I hear people talking about something and I'm like, yeah, we chatted about that on the pod. So I'm able to chime in, or I have an idea of what they're talking about. So that's been dope. It's been to see that crossover is real cool.
Yep. And it's like doing this show, you're a better, I already told you this, you're a way better producer than I am, because you be coming up with some great topics, first of all. And then when we have guests, hey, just so y'all get a peek behind the curtains, when we have guests come on the show, let me just let y'all know this. Rick actually sets up like a lot of stuff. Like, he's the one that's actually getting all the questions together and getting everything typed out and lined up. He's the organized person. I am not organized. So if y'all, whatever you enjoy about the show, as far as like structure and all that stuff, thank Rick, because if it was up to me, there's no organization. So I'm just gonna say that I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know, I got a hand in that. I don't. He just sends me stuff and be like, "Hey, what you think of this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I like that. Yeah." most of what I do is I send Rick, and he can attest to this. I might text Rick during the day, like, "Hey, bro, you seen this video?" And then he was like, "You want to talk about it?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's talk about that." And that's my production. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, that's how I work. But yeah, like this has really kind of it's been good, because like I said, I already like random facts. So then it makes me have my ear to the internet more, or you know, my eye or whatever to the internet more. It's like searching for random stuff.
Yeah.
So we came across something interesting, because you had already seen it. Actually, I sent it to you, but you had already seen it. Yep. And the glasses, the smart glasses.
The smart glasses. Yeah.
You want to talk about that? You got that video?
Actually, yeah, I got the video. And actually, have you ever tried on the smart glasses?
No.
I was at Ray-Ban at the mall. And so I was able to try them on. I wasn't able to use it, but I saw like the bulkiness. Bro, they're pretty slick.
So is the camera like in the frame?
The camera is like, so you've had Ray-Ban glasses, right?
I've seen them.
Okay.
I don't know if I've had Ray-Ban glasses. Maybe I have.
Well, no, it is. I guess I mean the way far the frame shape.
Oh yeah.
So the glasses, the cameras are right up here. You'll see it in the video. Let me play that.
Your most private information in the blink of an eye. 2 students at Harvard have created new technology that gives users access to your name, your phone number, and address just by looking at you. Brandon Truitt shows us how it works and how you can protect yourself.
Harvard University students are known for being ahead of the game, and Anfu Nguyen and Kane Ardafio are living up to the hype.
We generally got wholesome reactions.
This photo was created. This is like from.
You're from Bergen County Academies?
Yeah.
The 2 juniors have created software that pairs AI facial recognition with public databases, and with a single picture can pull up a person's name, phone number, address, and digital history. It took them about a day to create it.
So we were just kind of like playing around, seeing, what are the possibilities of code.
The guys used the Meta Ray-Bans, Facebook's parent company, which have cameras right on the lens. But a phone could do this too. That camera streams video back to the software on their laptop. And using AI tools, it runs a face through the program to gather private information within about a minute and a half. They tried it on some of their classmates.
Is your address for Valley?
Yeah. It's literally a proof of concept and a warning shot. This is like the warning shot that could be heard around the world.
Peter Tran is our cybersecurity.
Yeah, and then they go along to say it's one of the strongest examples of what that type of technology can do.
Hey, so this is at Harvard. They should have made a how high too.
They should have
with those glasses.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
The new age.
Yeah.
That'd be Redman Meth though.
So, yeah, I would want it to be Redman and Method Man, but they're a lot older now. I don't even know if they would.
I wonder how it would, but that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But no, Yeah, so I did see a YouTube video about those glasses, and it was like a YouTube and commentating video or whatever. But yeah, that's wild, bro. Like identifying whoever, whenever, wherever,
That's
as long as you're connected to LTE or a cell phone signal.
I feel like wasn't that the game Watch Dogs?
Yeah.
Couldn't they do that in there? But it was with the phone though, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It was
So-
with the phone. And they say basically that you don't need the glasses. You can use the phone to do the same thing that they do with the glasses.
So, because basically we talked about it, it's basically like a reverse image search, right? Like they're just taking your image, putting it. It's almost like putting it into Google reverse image search, and then pulling up all the public information on you.
Yes.
I don't like that.
I don't either, man.
Because I was listening to somebody talk about that, and they made a good point. I can't remember if it was in that video or if it was a different video. It was like, yeah, nah, I want you to have to work for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna figure out who I am, have to work for it. Do your due diligence.
You can't let AI do it for you.
Yeah, there's no because now it's like, all right, there is no privacy. I mean, or at least no illusion of privacy, because we don't have privacy now, really. I mean, but there's not even the illusion of it anymore. It's just like basically, yep, there's no curtains on your windows. Just
that's true. I guess there is a tad bit of an illusion because they go along to say that they have a service that'll wipe all your information from the internet if you pay a certain amount of money.
Exactly. Yeah, so I gotta pay somebody to.
Yeah, there's a thin veil.
Yeah.
Of illusion, but
and yeah,
no, there's it's pretty easy to find information about people online. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
it's easy.
I mean, but honestly, you could find the information you want about people without those glasses, but now they just make it easier. So now it's like even the person that don't know how to use the internet can do it. You know what I mean? But if like when I used to teach and I have to do like tracking for like students and stuff like that, because like we have to keep up with them for like a year or whatever. Like I learned, but it was part of my job, and it was not like on no weird stuff. It was part of my job. Like I have to take a document. I had to document like, hey, this person is working, here, and they're doing this, that, and the other, or whatever. And I had to make sure that they're, doing it, because I had to keep track of that stuff for our data. But I learned how to track people. That sounds bad. I learned how to find people if I didn't know who they were, because like I took over a roster. And so I didn't know anybody on that roster. So I had to but I was still responsible for the data.
Yeah.
But I learned how to just be like, all right, first start on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Figure out, boom, boom, boom. Oh, this person. Let me see. Does it match what we got in our database? Yep. Okay. Or, go to their next of kin. Like I had one person that I had to go search them, their mama, their grandma, then their boyfriend. I knew their boyfriend, so then I searched their boyfriend. Couldn't find their boyfriend. I found their boyfriend's grandma, got the number for their boyfriend's grandma, called them, and then she gave me the updated contact for the person I was looking for. And then I got a hold of that person, and they were like, "Oh yeah, hey, how you doing?" But
that's real roundabout.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like now you don't even need to do that. Like
it's all there on your phone.
It's
in your palm of your hand. Using some glasses.
I don't like that, man. That's too convenient. Too convenient.
Luckily, everyone doesn't have it.
Yet,
but that is very convenient and scary, because that's basically, ain't that what they say they do in China? They use all the CCTVs to identify people. So you're always identified wherever you're at.
But see, how long before that becomes an app? Because ChatGPT wasn't an app at one point.
Yeah,
I mean, there was obviously, AI, like AI on that level was only used by certain people at some point, and now anybody can, just download it to your phone, or you have it on your computer. They're putting it in cell phones just as standard.
Yep.
So, like how long?
Probably not. Yeah, that's a good point. Not long. And if they don't allow it in the app stores, people will find a way to open source it and then just provide it.
Yeah.
Yep, and do it themselves. Bro, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Because maybe that's what the gentleman was scared of.
They don't have any there's no regulations on a lot of things. Because like, we talked about like AI, there's not a lot of regulation on that because people was making songs using voices of Tupac and all these other people. Like if there's no regulations on that stuff yet, but there's already apps and ways to do that, then I just don't see it. I can see in the near future this becoming public. You know what I mean? And there's nothing illegal about it technically because it's just pulling information that's already on the internet.
Yeah.
That's not illegal.
Yeah, it's not.
So and that's why I'm like,
I think it's scary.
It is scary. And I think within a few years, that's just gonna be an app on people's phone that they just be like, let me see who this is.
Just what if they like tapped into the database of like hacked databases and they were able to pair that with your information, so it would show your face, it would show your financial information or whatever, banking information, stuff like that. That would be insane.
See that, and that's that. Yeah, it don't need. Here's the thing: it needs to be. This would be good. I was just thinking, be good paired with like a Uber or something like that. Like only used for specific things, much like when we was talking about like with AI in general, just being used for specific things, or the AI robots and all that stuff. Like if you use this for like Uber, so that like Uber or Lyft or anything where you got somebody that's handling your, your life, like driving you or bringing your food or something like that. Like, when you do an Uber, like if somebody's like, hey, I'm your Uber, I know they already got the tracker on it, but then like maybe you can like, verify like this is all right. It's supposed to be Aaron Johnson picking me up, and then you hold your camera up or whatever, and this is Stephen Williams, but they in the car that was supposed to be. So then it's just like, what just happened? It's like I'm not getting in the car. Like somebody you stole this. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think like something like that might be good, or maybe like for medical purposes, maybe in hospitals or something, so they can verify that you are who you say you are or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Or maybe if people don't have an ID on them, and then
maybe like the DMV or something, so they can move the lines along faster.
Hey, that would be checking at the DMV.
Yeah, like
that's here.
All right, you good?
Facts. No felonies.
Yeah.
Wart. No, that's what they start using it for. They use it for government purposes for sure.
Absolutely, bro. Can you imagine somebody somebody gets pulled over, they walk up and like whoa.
No words spoken, just like
like you're not gonna run my ID or nothing. No need to.
Nope.
Got everything I need to know. Would you step out of the car for me? No. Whoa. What's going on?
Yeah. That's an ugly Uno reverse. Recording the police, them coming up to you with the camera.
For sure. Yeah. That is a Uno reverse for real. You're right. That's terrible. That's terrible. Hey, no words spoken. They just come up there and like step out of the car.
Yeah.
Back here.
We got him. We got him.
That's him.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't like that at all, bro.
Yeah, me neither. I think it would be, if I had the opportunity to wear the glasses and do it, I definitely would see how it works. I'll go to Cherry Creek and walk around the mall, identifying people, but I probably wouldn't walk up to them and be like, "Are you such and such?" like they did in the video, nothing like that. Just seeing how that technology works will be interesting,
bro. Okay, so we getting closer. Because I know I told you about this a few times on the pod. Cyberpunk 2077, the game. I know you haven't played it. It's a good game. You should probably play it. Maybe. It was laggy at first. But, bro, they could literally do the thing, but it was without glasses. So, like, everybody's like part human, part Android or whatever. Like Android. Yeah. So you can if somebody like sleep or they die or something like that, everybody has a chip. And it's like a memory chip, you know what I mean? Like you would put into like a phone or anything, and then you can take it out and you can put it in your head, and you can see their memories.
Really?
Yeah. So like you, especially like they use, so the people that use it though are usually like detectives and stuff like that. It's not supposed to just be doing it. So it's like detectives, like they trying to solve a crime. Like if somebody might like harmed a person, they would take the chip out of their head and put it in there, and like, oh, this person was here. Like they'll do that because you're looking through their eyes.
Gotcha.
So at that point, you're seeing everything how they saw it, and so, but I feel like we're not too far from that type of technology. Maybe not like the chip in your head, but like with these glasses, maybe you able to hack somebody else's glasses and see what they seeing, or I don't know.
Ooh, that yeah.
Because then you wouldn't be able to wear your glass. Like you putting in your pen at the grocery store or the gas station or something like that. You put in your code.
Have to cover your glasses.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
trash.
Tough, yeah. People hacking into Ray-Bans that just sounds nuts.
But it would happen.
It definitely
it's going to happen, bro.
It's a camera they can hack into it probably.
Yeah. Anything to get an advantage.
So imagine walking, because this is what I was thinking about. Imagine walking down, like I'm at Trader Creek Mall. There's someone there, just sitting down, maybe with the family, maybe not, but it picks up their information, scans their face, picks up their information, and then it reads such and such, male, age 175 years old. But they sitting there looking like, I don't know, they no older than 55.
They 175 and they no older than 55.
It reads 175 years old and they no older than 55. And knowing that these glasses are scavenging the entire internet, this information is most probably like 99.9% accurate.
Yeah.
So seeing that, just think 175-year-old person sitting there.
So I got a bunch of questions. At first, I'm finding a mirror. Make sure this ain't a vampire. We're not playing that game.
About that,
I'm on to you. I'm on to you,
buddy. Yeah, because Buddy's skin is a little pale.
Yeah,
the skin is a little pale.
It's a little pale. So the reference is, I don't know. There's a documentary. It's a documentary on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
There's a documentary on Netflix, and what Rick's referred to is there's a man named Bryan Johnson.
Bryan Johnson, yep.
Bryan Johnson. He's a billionaire, I don't know, venture capitalist or whatever that is.
Yep. Social media phenom now.
Yeah. Bryan, he is this man basically, long story short, he's found a way to reverse aging, or to age in reverse.
Yes.
So in the documentary, they said he was at that time of the documentary, I think they said he was 45, but they were running a test on him. And after he had been doing this thing, I don't know how long he'd been doing, maybe 6 years or so. I don't know. But they said he had the heart of a 40-year-old. So, essentially he was aging in reverse. He wasn't
aging. That's what he was telling himself though.
Yeah.
So he was proving it. But what is proof when it's only a single person?
Yeah,
like testing, pool.
Like among all the crazy things he was doing, I just didn't know if it was really working though, because they telling us this, and this, but all right. So for example, one of the things I keep thinking about, as I reflect on that, he was taking somewhere around 130 pills a day. Somewhere around
bro. Yes, it got up to over 100.
So I don't know much about biology and all that stuff, but I was in it in college, and I do know no matter what, if you're taking a lot of pills and medication, stuff like that, it messes with your liver, and over time, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the specifics of it. I just know it'll make your liver have to work harder. So
yeah.
I don't know that even doing that, it almost seems counterproductive, because it's it might be doing something to reverse some type of effects, but it's damaging. It's got to be damaging some other organ though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like your liver can only process so much.
Mhm.
So at one, like you can only take so many vitamins.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, then I think you're just pissing them out.
Yeah.
Or you're just wasting them through your urine, right? You're not absorbing them in your body anymore.
Mhm.
With that being said, he did have apparently a PhD, a doctor working side by side with him, kind of guiding him on what to take. But again, just 130 pills, how can you absorb it? I just think it would be like a mass in your gut, right?
Yeah, you can't. That's the thing. You can't and I don't know. They don't have enough research. One, like you said, like he's a guinea pig essentially.
He definitely is. He's his own guinea pig, self-funded guinea pig.
Yeah, and so it's like it's not. I don't know that one. It's realistic to do on a. Well, it's not realistic to do on a mass scale to try to test it to see if it really works. But two, like I said, for him, I don't even know if it's truly working. I think it made for a great documentary, like something interesting to talk about and watch. But I don't know that it's truly working like he says, because you watch and I watch both, and he still looks old.
He does. He looks. I think what he's going for is not the outcome he's getting. And what I said, how I explained it before we started recording, was like he looks like a old person that's doing Botox or trying to look young.
Yeah,
young person or an old person that just naturally looks, young, whatever.
Yeah.
Like black don't crack. It's nothing like that.
Exactly. Because you can tell the difference. And it's like some of the scenes in the documentary, it was very interesting because like he'd be standing side by side and his son, and they look very close, they look very similar, but it almost appeared that he was wearing like makeup in some of it.
Yeah, a mask. Yeah, almost looks like a mask.
Because he didn't look like that the whole time. Like it would only be in those like type of scenes where he's like by his son, and then like away from his son, you could see the wrinkles and you can see all the aging that's being done. And it's like, are you really aging in reverse, or what's going on? Because like, what are y'all testing to see how, because like really realistically, if you work out and if you're working out and eating right, stuff like that, if you're just testing the heart, you can have a young appearing heart even as an older person.
Yep.
Because it's just really based on like your diet and how you're working out and stuff like that.
It's muscle.
Exactly. And likewise, the opposite can be true. You can have an older heart and be young. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's not to me, it's not a good parameter to say like how he's aging. Like, and I guess I wouldn't know what that would be though.
Yeah, I agree with you there, because I had that same thought. But the way he was trying to gauge it, it was like I'm not 100% sure. Here, let me you want to watch a video on him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me. And I think this will kind of showcase exactly what we were talking about, like how he looks and all that.
It's actually really hard.
Yeah, it is. And it burns really fast.
At $2 million a year, a life like this is out of reach for almost everyone.
And this is what I take on a daily basis of supplements. It's alphabetized, and we have a year's supply of everything we do.
It's part of his quest to live forever, which he believes may happen in our lifetime.
And what I've shown is, for the very first time, we could potentially think about ourselves improving at the speed of technology.
On this day at his home in Los Angeles, he lets us into his pricey routine and his excitement for the future of the human race.
I'm the first human to opt into an algorithm that takes better care of me than I can myself.
He calls his all-encompassing protocol Project Blueprint.
Blueprint was born out of trying to fix my own problems, but then taking care of my family, my kids and my parents, my friends.
It's generated a steady churn of shock headlines. He once injected himself with his son's plasma.
I mean, the way that happened is my dad is now 70. One day we were talking, I said, Dad, also there's these plasma exchanges people have been doing that have shown some evidence that is potentially helpful for people with cognitive decline. Now, it's still experimental. It's not ironclad yet, But if you want to try it, I'd be more than willing to offer you my plasma. And my son overheard the conversation. He's like, Dad, I'm in. So he did it knowing full well what he was doing.
He recognizes how insane this all sounds.
The perceptions people have about Blueprint and me are all wrong. They think I live in a cage. They think that I'm somehow deprived of joy. They think that somehow I just don't understand their joy of pizza and donuts. They think I don't understand, but I do. I understand.
But yeah, so that's Bryan Johnson in a nutshell. And it's funny that he started talking about enjoying stuff, because in the documentary it showed a stark contrast of him enjoying his life, trying to follow that regimen.
I was thinking the exact same thing, because I was like, where was the enjoyment? Because all you saw for an hour and a half or however long the documentary was like, he wakes up, he goes through this whole routine. He has to stop eating by 11 o'clock. Then he has to take all these medications, and he has to work out, and then he has to go to sleep at this certain time and wake up at this certain time. And he does that every single day. Like, bro, you don't have wiggle room for spontaneity.
No,
like you can't be like, oh man, hey, you know what? Hey, yeah, let me go out and get this pizza with y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and get pizza with y'all. You can't have a date life where it's just like, hey, you know, hey man, I was just thinking, like, I really want to just take you. Let's go check this movie out. You know,
yeah, let's just hang out, chill.
Yeah, you know, like you can't do that because you have to be on a schedule.
You gotta be working out or doing whatever.
Yeah, and that doesn't seem like how do you travel with that type of schedule? Like, say you want to take a vacation and go, I don't know, go overseas, and you know, for a weekend or something, you know, whatever, a week or whatever, because you don't have access to all your stuff now. So like, now what?
Either they're strong enough mentally to go without, or they take everything that they need, or they just stay home. I think those are the three options.
And so that part makes it feel like a cage.
Yeah,
like
that is very caged.
Even if it's not a physical cage, it's a mental cage. Like you can't do anything outside of what you have scheduled for the next. Like, so even if you live 300 years, you got to do that for 300 years. Like
that. Oh, they didn't talk about that,
bro, because
they didn't talk about that, bro.
You would be able to attest this, right? You work out.
Yep.
You can't do the workout that you do and then stop for a year and think that you're going to be looking like you are today.
Yep.
Or you can't even stop for a month, for real.
Yeah. Or just stop for a year and then think I'm gonna pick up exactly where I left off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the same thing applies to what he's doing, because you're trying to reverse the aging process or whatever he hopes to accomplish. You can't stop. Like, you have to keep doing this. So you're gonna essentially trap yourself. So even if you do accomplish, let's say he accomplishes living forever, right? You've got to do this for 300, 400, 500, so forth, so on years in order to not die.
Yep.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. And yeah, at that point is like, I mean, the ultimate question is it worth it? Obviously, in his mind, his experimentation is worth it, just to say that he did it. But an average person,
I was talking about this other day. I was like, if God blesses me with 80, 90 years of life, and I get to go and do these things, go travel and do some cool things, eat what I want, but within moderation, not just, pigging out, but like, be able to experience, different foods and things like that. And I get blessed with 80, 90 years, bro, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good, because, bro, that's a blessing. It's don't everybody make it to that. You know what I mean? Because to me, like, life is a, if I'm just thinking about like just life, just in itself, like as its own thing, it's about an experience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like we just here just to wake up and do what he's doing every day and just
his experience is just one single experience. That will be his life.
Just live.
Yeah,
just live. But it's like, no, that's not his model. Sorry, his model is don't die.
Don't die.
Yeah. That's his model. My bad. But I would argue that the model should be to just live. What I mean? Nah, don't go out there and do nothing crazy, but just live. Like, accept life with the mistakes, the flaws, the beauty, all of it. You know what I mean? Because it's life.
Yeah. One point like watching the documentary, because he started off as an overweight like he wasn't even super overweight, but he was a mildly overweight family man. They were devout Mormons, so they're into their religion, and it seemed like kind of what I told you. My first reaction was to what he's doing is like that seems like a midlife crisis. Like he needs he left Mormonism, spoiler alert, whatever. He left his religion and he shifted to this. So like, from one extreme to this extreme, and then turn this extreme into his identity as well. And so that was it really just seemed like a midlife crisis to me. So I wonder how long he'll be able to sustain it.
Bro, I mean, I think about like the unnatural things that can happen too, and I don't want to say them out loud because I don't want to feel like it's wishing anything on anybody. But like in life, we have these unnatural things that happen too. You know what I mean? So even like, you trying to do all these things to ensure that you don't die or live this long life. There's so many things outside of your control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where stuff happens, life happens.
Yeah.
So, at that point, it's just like, well, what was it all for? Again, you know what I mean? Like, what was it all for? Instead of just, living life. And like I said, it's not got to be like this whole carefree thing. Like, I don't care what happens tomorrow, but it got to be some point like, man, it's Friday. You know what, man? I'm gonna just go out and treat myself. I'm gonna go get me some ice cream and go see what my friends is doing. Maybe we go down there, go to an arcade or something. I don't know. Whatever things you like to do. And if your life is stuck to, I don't know, it just doesn't seem enjoyable. Let's just say that it doesn't seem enjoyable to be on that type of schedule.
Agreed. It don't seem enjoyable. And like it's cool to do things for like I can see him doing it for a short period of time, or maybe like say he do it for a year, 5 years. He's like really, really, really into that. But after a certain point, it's like, all right, now are you reaping the benefits of this effort that you put into it, or is it just something that is kind of like a placebo effect and it's just sucking time and energy away from you and you being able to put that into things that you truly can find joy in, instead of saying, running around on social media saying I'm going to live forever, I'm never going to die.
Yeah.
Like that. So,
and the thing is, like, we've got real things that are not tests, things that exist that if they had the money for it, you can put towards research, i.e. Alzheimer's, right?
Yeah.
Alzheimer's is, or dementia, whichever one. I mean, those are just like the deterioration of like the brain and, causing, memory loss, and things of that nature. And what if, the money he's spending, $2 million, he said $2 million a year, something like that. What if he's spending $2 million a year or more to try to figure out how to fight stuff that exists already, Alzheimer's, dementia, cancer, different cancers. Like, what if you spending that type of money per year to figure that stuff out to give people their lives back? You know what I mean? Because like, people got, grandparents and things like that that are dealing with those types of things where it'd be nice if, they had something, some medicine or whatever it would be to take and be able to regain some of that. You know what I mean?
Because I think that, that definitely falls under that "don't die" slogan that he likes to push, huh?
Yeah, and that would be more impactful, in my opinion, because you can't. That's something that I feel like would be easily replicated for a mass usage or mass consumption. You know what I mean? Compared to what he's doing, because $2 million a day to take 130 pills and work out and finish eating by 11 a.m. Like, that's not, you can't duplicate that.
No, not at all.
Unless you're a billionaire that does not have to work. You know what I mean? Because, you and I, people like us, have to work every day. So
we don't got,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And no 2 days are gonna look just alike. So, they can't, because when you go to work, it might be like, oh man, today I got these meetings. So I got meetings all day. I might not be able to eat my lunch like I want to. You know what I mean? Like I might have to go grab something quick, or I woke up late because I had to stay up late. I was in the office a little bit later working. I had to get some projects done. So I'm a little tired. I slept in a little later than normal. You know what I mean? Like just little things like that.
Yeah, little ebbs and flows, stuff that's naturally going to happen.
Yeah, this is what real life is. You know what I mean? For the masses, like his real life is different than everybody else's. So like he's doing something, and this is, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'll just say he's doing something that can only be applied to him and people that are in his position. Whereas like we were talking about, like things that exist for everybody, he could be helping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a great point. I like that you said that, because that exactly what you said, that 2 million could be helping a lot of other people, including himself still, but still giving life to a whole bunch of other people instead of, I'm just gonna say it, wasting it on whatever he's doing.
It is a waste. It is a waste.
Yeah, it's straight up,
bro. Even if this stuff is working, good for you. You're gonna be the only one being able to do
one.
Because we can't afford it, buddy.
Yeah. Because what is his end goal? Like you said, we can't afford it. I don't think it's ever going to be practical for the average person to afford. So kudos.
It would have to be a pill that you would take. It would
hopefully not 130 of them.
Yeah, it can't be 130. Yeah, it can't be that. Because again, like now you talking about, all right, what if somebody has like they're taking heart medication? Like, can they take that along with all these pills and stuff like that? And you know what I'm saying? Like, if people already have pre-existing conditions, can they take that along with the stuff that you're taking and do the stuff that you're doing? And would it help them? Will it get them off that medication? Like, there's too many variables that it's not practical.
And would it be in insurance's best interest for everyone to live forever? So that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Exactly.
It's never gonna happen.
No, it's not. It's not. So it's a pointless thing. Sometimes I feel like, man, I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like folks get money, like they, billionaires and things like that. Even some, multimillionaires. They got all this money. They just don't know what to do.
Yeah. It always comes back to that, man.
Yeah.
It always circles back to that. And this is just a blasphemous case. Like, this is a one-off case of, I'm going to just blow it on my body. I'm not even LeBron James. I'm not even in the NBA. I'm not trying to prolong my career. I just want to
not trying to win no titles.
Yeah, I'm just Bryan Johnson,
Bro, you need to get out there and play for the Lakers or something if you're gonna be doing that.
Right.
You from Utah, so maybe the Jazz. Or go whatever sport you like. You need to be playing a pro sport if you're trying to work on your body like that, because
they adopt them.
It ain't no point just walking around like that all day. Like, for what?
Dude's a fool. But I have one question for you before kind of going back to our first topic. Has there ever been a time where like someone's walked up to you and like, I remember you, and you have no idea who they are?
Yeah. Yep.
How did that feel?
It's very uncomfortable because I'd be like, yeah, because I'd be sitting here trying to think of their name, like, where I know you from. It's very uncomfortable.
Yep. So it's happened. I think I was able to recall where I knew him from after the little chatting, but it's happened here because when I first moved, I think at the gym I met someone and I never seen him ever again. And then last year sometime, a couple years later, they came. I was like, it was so short. I don't remember him, but that's been the only time for me. But it was a weird feeling. So just imagine people having glasses on and then you just don't know who, because they're gonna become more and more popular, right? The smart glasses.
Yeah. And then people
You
just
know
walk.
who know
Hey,
you, yeah.
Rick, we went to high school together. You don't remember? You probably didn't know me because I was a freshman and you was a senior when you was a senior.
Okay, yeah.
You
Nope.
went to such and such high school.
Yeah.
You don't remember, man? Bro?
Omaha, Nebraska. They gonna name it. That's nuts.
Bro, and then like you said, it's only gonna get better and better. So they're gonna be able to pull up your class list. Man, we had third period gym together. Senior year, when you was a senior, I was a freshman. Third period. Remember, Mr. Johnson?
Yep. Okay. Then it must be real, right?
Right.
It's gonna mess up the game, bro. Some of the scams about to go down.
Yeah.
Cameras about to have a heyday.
Yeah. I am not.
Social hacking's about to go way up.
This is the thing, man. This is the thing. This is why humans, and I don't mean to be morbid, but this is why humans don't need to live forever. This is exactly why, bro. All right, you know me. I'm all about my Bible, right? So, bro, this is literally the thing this is the reason why God put a limit on how long man is supposed to live, right? In the Bible, it says this, like God said, essentially, like he cut the life expectancy of humans down to 120 years. Like after the flood. So like after Noah, like during Noah's time, but like after the flood. All because like people was living like 900 years, and basically this is not verbatim. This is paraphrasing. Basically, God was looking at it and was like, "Oh, y'all wicked!" Like, like folks was living 700, 800 years, and he was like, "Bro, they just doing all kind of crazy stuff. This is what's wrong." Like, except like we not living 800 years now. Now we living, average 70, maybe 70 years. Let's say 70 years, and we doing crazy stuff within 20 years of life.
That's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's like this is why, like. People be like, why we don't get to live like people that do believe in the Bible, like myself, they're like, why we don't get to live like that or 300? Because look at what y'all doing. Like, no,
that's crash out age at that point.
Yeah, like
it's like it don't matter, nothing matter.
Dog, they're in Harvard. They're probably like what 21 years old, something like that. They're 21 and created some glasses in less than a day. They created glasses that can tell you exactly who you are and everything about you. If you did that in less than a day at 21 years old, what do you think you're gonna be doing at 400,
bro?
No,
you gonna take everything put that together. It's gonna be diabolical. And just think they probably changed the course of technological history,
bro.
And not even knowing it.
We don't need it. We don't need to live forever, bro. It's okay. We do not need to live forever. It is quite okay. It's I think it's sad for everybody to think about that day when you don't get to live, but we don't need to, because eventually we all gonna succumb to doing something out of pocket. Right. just because we've been around for so long. I can already tell you, like I already told you. We talked about one episode about if we were able to live, forever or live a long time or whatever. I already told you what I was going to do. I said I was going to live on top of a mountain, almost as like a monk, and just train martial arts. And once a year, I'm fighting somebody, like a tournament style.
All right. I do remember you saying that.
What purpose does that serve for anybody?
Nothing. So.
Exactly. So that's why I don't need to be around that long. At that point, I'm bored.
I think. Yeah, I agree with you. 100 seems like long enough for me where I'll be moving slow. So I'll just leave it at that.
Essentially like playing GTA after you already beat all the missions.
Yep.
I mean, the only thing that's left to do is do side missions. And once you 100% complete the game, now what?
You free roam.
And what's the first thing you're going to do when you free roam?
Either kill yourself or kill other people.
Exactly. You're just gonna do a bunch of destructive stuff because you're bored. There's nothing else to accomplish. Like you've already done it. That's what I'm saying. So imagine that. If that's the mindset of a human being in a video game, what you think they're gonna do 400-500 years, 600 years down the road? Like, like you said, that's crash out age. Like you're about to be doing whatever. It don't matter. You don't care no more. You know what I mean?
So all right. We're going to leave it at that. Wiki Game.
Let's get into the wiki.
Shoot.
Let's start at Bryan Johnson.
Okay.
Hey, man, what if he wants to come on the show?
Oh, he's more than welcome.
Yeah.
His regimen.
Yeah, if you ever watch this show for whatever reason, and you feel compelled to come on the show and talk to us about your regimen, we are all ears. Come on down.
Come on down. Let's go from Bryan Johnson to Ray-Ban.
To Ray-Ban? All right, bet.
Yeah. See it?
Yep. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Wiki. Oh, don't look at my
Did your text pop up?
Yeah. It was my niece. All right. I'm going to Ray-Ban.
Yeah, Ray-Ban.
Personal science. Dang, I don't even know where to start with this dude. How would I even get to that? Let's just do this. I think I got something.
PayPal and Venmo.
Yeah. It's the circle. The circle of life. Oh man. I might be in the weeds now. Yeah, I'm off in the weeds now.
Yeah, maybe not.
Ray-Bans. Okay. Let's do I'm trying to think about what I even know about Ray-Bans. I don't know anything about Ray-Bans outside of them being glasses. Oh, I know.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I messed up.
That's good.
Yeah. Dang, how do I do that?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back up here. I think what is that?
I'm on like human growth Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, I don't know what you looking at. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm on Coca-Cola, so I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Man, what am I doing? Oh, hold on. I wonder.
Oh wait, I'm guessing words and it's not going too well.
Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Yes, sir.
Shit, it's embarrassing. Just know that.
Yeah, I'm getting somewhere.
Let's see.
I thought you was getting ready to pull your phone up, so I was like, let me hurry up. I was gonna play around for a little while. I got scared. Yeah.
No, I'm in basketball right now.
Basketball?
Yeah.
What you doing there?
I probably could have got it from here because this gentleman wore glasses his whole career. So
who?
Kareem.
This gentleman wore glasses his whole career. I had a feeling you was talking about Kareem too. I just wanted you to say it.
I was on heart muscle. I was on muscles, heart muscle, coronary arteries. Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm not getting it.
I had a weird route though. I was at Ray-Ban Wayfarer. This is glasses, lens, eye, eyelid, caffeine, Coca-Cola. Yeah, it was a weird route. 50 Cent. This is a list of people from New York City, and let me see. Oh, Venmo, and then Bryan Johnson.
Venmo was a good one because I did not think of Venmo or PayPal. Those are companies. God dang it.
I don't know how good Venmo was. I was just clicking it because I was like, this gives me probably a broad range of stuff, I hope. But
PayPal would have been good. And anyways, I'm not even going through mine. So I just told you where I was at.
When I clicked on 50 Cent, I was like, yeah, I think I messed up. Because I didn't know where I was going with it after that. I was like,
yeah, I would have been a little stumped.
Yeah. But I was like, yeah, this is a loss.
All right, but applause 1-0 or 0-1 for me, season 2.
Hey, that's how you start off season 2, man. You know, ring me.
Oh man. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh man, I'm about to go up. I'm gonna start the season 5-0. I already know, man.
Calling it?
Yeah, I'm calling it.
I
might be like the Chiefs. I might start it like whatever. Would they start at 9-0 or something like that? I might do that. Shoot, I don't know.
Puts a little pressure on me.
Yeah, man, you better step your game up. Shoot.
But all right.
But yeah.
Good shit though.
Yeah, man.
Good first episode back.
Yeah, first episode back, man. Make sure y'all let us know what y'all think about the glasses. They can tell you your whole identity. And then go watch the documentary about Bryan Johnson on Netflix. It's called Don't Die.
Yeah. Watch first half a little, at least get an idea what he's about. It's interesting. Google. So
and then come back and comment under this video and tell us what y'all thought. What's y'all opinion? I want to hear from you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you got any topics for us to cover, just hit us up. Leave a comment, and if it's good enough, we chat about it. So
exactly. Y'all can go hop in them IG DMs and send us y'all requests for topics if you got something. Shoot us some videos, you know. If you got videos of things that you've been watching that you want to hear about and you want us to dig into and talk about, shoot it our way.
For sure.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Yeah, do that for real.
Rick, you got anything else for him?
No, man. Just looking forward to the next season. So glad to be back.
Yeah. This has been fun. Well, y'all make sure y'all go to our YouTube. Y'all on our YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know. And that's been another week of the Rick and Jordy Podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm another half of your host, Rick.
We'll catch y'all next week.
We out. Peace.